Hi, everyone. We are LaChiMoLaLa. And as you can tell, Tammy is very, very excited for our next EXO guide for Chanyeol.
It is so true. I have such a huge smile on my face. Okay, because this is very exciting because all the XOLs, y'all are talking about Chanyeol like crazy. A lot of you guys cannot wait for Chanyeol, and now that makes me like, oh my gosh, can't wait for this too. Hyping us all up, and we think that this handsome fella may be your bias, which is even more exciting. It's like, what?
Today will be the first test. The first test of many.
Yes.
Get ready.
Yes. Yes.
But I mean, he is a rapper, so he's already got 2 steps ahead of everyone else.
And you know what? One of our mutual friends, you met her at the Monster X concert, Minette.
Yes.
And so she was talking about she's an EXO and she's an XOL, and she was like already predicting your bias as well. She was like, Chanyeol is probably her jam. And so I was like, how funny, because
I feel like people can look at the other biases and know.
yeah. and then I was like, how funny that you said that, because the majority of the XOLs on our channel think the same way.
Gosh, I'm really easy to read, huh?
I think we are both easy to read. So, I mean.
Ooh, okay, so I'm really excited for this. Can we just dive on in? Let's do this.
All right, yeah, let's dive on in. But you guys, before we do, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we could continue on doing all these fun EXO stuff.
Right, perfect. All right, let's get into this. I'm very excited. Here we go.
Yes! Let's do it, girl. Let's do it.
Already starting. I love how it starts like this. Go for it.
Oh, oh wow. Oh, I like that hair color on him.
I do too.
찬열.
Chanyeol.
Oh, I see tattoos.
He's the tallest. 6'1".
Oh.
Wow.
Beethoven.
빼고 다른 강아지 다. 저도 강아지랑 호흡 진짜 잘 맞는데 토벤이랑 강아지 열받아. 자기 멋대로 하고 아주 애기 한 번도 안 보고 엄마가 부르면 바로 가는데 내가 30분 하면 눈치에도 안 주고 못 들은 척 한다니까? 똑똑해서 그런 거야. 똑똑해. 너는 진짜 두고 봐.
That's cute. Oh my god!
To me, it's hard.
Ouch!
Oh, whoa. That's cool.
That's awesome. You like fashionistas, girl.
I
do. Fancy.
Oh.
Yay! Oh wow.
세주는 나보다 더 공포에 질렸을 것이다. 마르코는 형석의 레벨보다 훨씬 높고 총도 갖고 있다.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
내 마음속 깊은 곳에 네가 사는지 내 안에 숨겨봤던 진실
Of course.
Fire.
But also, I'm an Aries, so.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
우선 찬열이는
Ugh, I love that hair.
내가
That pink hair.
생각하기에 무엇보다
눈을 좀 보면서
무엇보다 멤버 중에서는 가장 정이 많다고 생각해요. 그건 진짜 변치 않고 뭐 허투루 듣는 그런 사람이 아니라고 생각하고 그런 것들 때문에 그런지 그러니까 너가 정이 많아서 그런지도 모르겠지만 항상 주변에 있는 사람을 되게 즐겁게 해주는 것 같아요.
안녕하십니까. 알찬 열매에서 가져온 한글 이름으로 이름에 열자가 들어가다 보니까 열정이 항상 넘쳐가지고 어릴 때부터 악기들과 함께 자라서 뭐 드럼도 치고 기타 치고 베이스도 좀
Oh my
피아노도
gosh,
치고
amazing.
어릴 때부터 음악을 굉장히 좋아해서 막
네 이제 드럼을 처음 시작한 게 옛날에 오락실에 있는 드럼을 되게 잘 치는 형을 보고 아 저거 너무 멋있다 해서 초등학교 6학년 때부터 드럼을 좀 쳤어요.
Amazing.
Wow.
에 파트도 되게 적은 편이었고 전 노래가 부르고 싶었는데 또 랩을 해야 돼서 항상 이제 저는 마음속에 작곡 그리고 프로듀싱, 뭐 밴드 음악 약간 이런 것들의 욕심이 계속 여기 안에 있는 거예요. 나도 그냥 단순하게 회사에서 춤 못 춰서 노래 못해서 랩 시키는 그런 아이돌이 그런 막 비주얼 멤버 이런 게 아니고 내가 가지고 있는 이 음악적인 열정
Wow.
그걸 알아줘.
That's awesome.
Right?
저는 되게 편한 게 여기서 되게 좋은 분위기면은 거기 같이 있으면 맞아 그게 좋다. 근데 여기서 뭔가 안 좋은 분위기인데 같이 있으면 맞아 그거 왜 이렇게 되는 거야 이렇게 잘 휩쓸려 다녀요. 진심
약간 만화기처럼 생긴 만화기.
그쵸. 거울을 되게 자주 보는 편인데, 그러니까 저도 뭐 중학교 3학년 때부터 고등학교 3학년
와우.
때까지 인기가
Oh.
진짜 많았어요.
Oh
Face
my.
next to him.
고등학교로 넘어왔을 때는 중학교는 붙어 있는 학교였는데 이제 막
Oh my god.
체육 시간에 축구하고 있으면은 중학교 수업 시간인데 애들이 이렇게 쳐다봐가지고 선생님이 불러서 이쪽에서 축구하지 말라고 모두가 쳐다봤어요. 지나가는 학교에. 진짜. 네, 그러니까
쳐다본 거 아니고
절대
Perhaps you were mistaken.
학생이라고
my
소문이 많이 나요.
gosh.
아이스크림 이제
수호.
빨리 먹으려고 막 뛰어가면은 일부러 애들 다 줄 서 있는데 천천히 이렇게. 제가 사실 말이 진짜 많은데 일부러 말을 안 했어요. 보통 이제 남자들끼리 있으면 막 장난치다가도 막 쉬는 시간들이나 막 시선이 느껴지는 것 같으면은 가만히. 저 자신을 너무 많이 사랑하게 돼서
최 씨가 지금 8년분이 계속 얘기하는 동안 옆에서 아, 형, 저 이런 거 너무 별로 안 좋아한다고.
이런 식으로 한국어는 이런 식으로 아 있어요? 꼭 있어요. 의식하는 애들.
아, 근데 의식을 할 수밖에 없었어요, 저는.
아, 보니까.
네. 왜냐면 너무 처음이니까.
Oh my gosh.
또 3분 1초.
아,
이게 뭐예요?
이게 그 이제 으르렁 뮤직비디오가 나왔을 당시 딱 3분 1초에 제가 이렇게 빵 하는 장면이 나와요.
아, 예.
이게 이제 모르는 사람들이 그 장면을 보고 와 너무 잘생겼다.
아 진짜. 근데 있는 사실을 얘기하는 거니까. 아니 맞아.
3분 1초에 나오는 쟤 누구야? 그래서 별명 3분 1초. 네, 그냥 으르렁 뮤직비디오에 딱 보셔서 3분 1초를 딱 트시면 제가 나요.
어떻게든 보게 하려고 해.
제가 보고 싶어서. 제 모습 보는 거 되게.
Amazing.
Hilarious.
진짜 빨리 지나간다 근데.
이게 뮤직비디오가 3분 한 30초
30초 정도 되는데 하면 1초에 한 번 나와요. 이게 왜냐면은 저 때까지 제가 춤을 잘 못 춰가지고 이제 안무가님께서 저를 많이 숨겨놓으셨거든요. 그러다가 3분 1초에 갑자기 혼 없었던 애가 나오니까
희귀템이네, 희귀템.
네, 3분 1초 제가 누구야 하면서
그래서 3분 몇 번 보신 거예요?
저 한 400~500번?
Oh my gosh! Amazing.
네, 그렇죠. 제 모습이 거기밖에 안 나오니까
거기는 계속 찾아보게 되요
네, 보통은 이제 뮤직비디오 전체를 보잖아요,
심한 거
멤버들은.
아니야?
근데 전 여기밖에 안 나오니까 한 번 딱 보고 여기 나오나 보고
I love how shamelessly says he didn't watch the rest of it.
장난은
Right.
좀 그만. 우리 이제 다 성인이니까 좀 가끔 짜증이 나네요, 형. 네.
Oh my gosh.
Every year. Everyone else. What's happening?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so he's extra as well. That's my kryptonite.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous.
이제 20일 정도가 됐는데 입술이 파래진 거예요. 턱턱도가 각으로.
이거 있어요.
회사 활동이
그래서 이게 왜
다른 것도
되는 그래서 전화할 수 있는 다 전화했어요.
미쳐버리지.
우체국에도 전화하고 세관에도 전화하고 다 28일 정도가 됐어요.
할로윈까지 며칠 남은?
2, 3일.
3일.
근데 매니저님들은 멤버들한테 이번 할로윈 파티 가실 분 계세요? 맞아. 그건 이제 다 빗째려보게 되는 거예요. 너무 할로윈에는 너무 민감한 거예요. 결국에 할로윈 파티의 날이 왔고 그래서
헐.
안 갔어요. 그래서
What?
No.
이것만 입었으면은 나는 무조건 입고
Oh my gosh. What? Super competitive.
들어갈 크림 킁킁킁 파게티를 만들어서 먹었다. 만들어서 먹었다. 아유. 말씀도 드리고 싶고 근데 멤버들한테는 아직 한 10년 가까이 봤으니까 솔직히 저렇게 하니까 하고 싶지가 않아요. 저 따위로 말하니까 저 따위에 그래서 멤버들한테는 아직 이렇게 멤버들 얼굴 보고 고생했다 수고했다라고 하기가 조금 민망하고 낯간지러워서 멤버들이 한번 뒤를 돌아봐 주세요. 아니야. 한 명씩 다 해줘. 한 명씩. 해줘. 지금 멤버들한테 서프라이즈를 제가 좀 서프라이즈 원래 좋아해서 콘서트 마지막 날에 서프라이즈를 좀 해주고 싶어가지고 오늘 얼굴 상태가 좀 안 좋은데 우리의 추억들 영상을 만들어서 편지도 썼고 그래서 마지막 멘트 할 때 이렇게 빵 하고 보여줄 생각인데 그래서 그걸 위한 영상을 만들고 있죠.
So
그래서
cute.
애들 좀 울리고 싶은 그런
저희 멤버들 모두에게 노트북을 하나씩 다 사줬어요.
대박!
대박이에요, 진짜.
다 같이 게임하자고.
예.
근데
우와,
그
역시.
이유가
그 이유가?
우리 때문에.
의리랑 그리고 또 멤버들이랑 다 같이 뭔가 하나를 해야 더 팀워크가
네,
생기겠다
하나-
싶어가지고
이거는 진짜 다 같이 하면 너무 재밌을 것 같다고 일단 생각이 들어서 다 같이 연습하던 시간에
네.
야 너네도 하라고. 나 노트북이 없다. 컴퓨터가 지금 그거를 이제 좀 고사양 게임이다 보니까
그렇죠.
그거를 할 수 있는 컴퓨터가 없다 그래가지고
야,
그러면 사주겠다. 사주면 할 거냐? 어머 하겠다. 그럼 다 사주겠다고. 그래서
네.
노트북이
와우.
없는 멤버들한테 다 하나씩.
자,
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it's super nice.
So considerate. What is going on? Oh my gosh.
다른 사람의 기분을 그렇게 취하면 제 기분을 사실 좋게 만든다면 찬열이는 사실 그냥 이 공연장 분위기를 바꿔놓는 사람이에요. 그런 만큼 되게 해피 바이러스잖아요. 데뷔 초 때부터 그 건치로 유명해진 치열이잖아요. 우리 멤버들뿐만 아니라 팬분들, 스태프분들, 매니저분들, 스태프 모든 연출팀 모두 다 찬열이 덕분에 항상 울고 웃는 것 같아요.
What is happening? Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Is he supposed to dance like a gorilla?
I don't know.
Yeah, 잊어버렸어 천천히 걷는 법 잃어버린 것 같아 내 모든 것 앞만 보고 달리다 보니 어느덧 전부 닳아버린 나의 신발들도 나의 감정선 잠을 자고 있어도 깨 있어 깨어있을 때면 꿈을 꾸는 중이야 나를 한번 들어 깨워줘 현실을 깨달은 네 얼굴 또한 결국 웃고 있겠지 여긴 내 구겨웠던 테스트 혼자 있기 어색하다면 보내줘 메시지 나 유감이 플렉싱 주위들로 반을 보는 들러리들 소비에 대한 Gatsby Hold on I'm doing alright baby girl you don't know 지원의 머리 위에 물음표 내 사전에 없는 내 라인 너는 이미 자연스럽게 맞추고 있어 내 템포 컴컴한 고통의 빈물 위 이별의 문제된 내가 물참 휘밤마저도 끝나줘도 널 위해 사랑한 건달 같은 대신 나를 줄게 이런 날 모르는 너에게 Don't cry 뜨거운 눈물보단 자주자는 숨을 보여줘 baby baby Don't cry 제발 막 서리지는 막아줘 물거품이 될 그 찰나 baby Don't cry 눈부신 사랑으로 남을 수 있게 차라리 그 가랑비를 태워줘 난 너를 맛보고 너를 마신다 온몸이 떨려와 계속 들이켜도 아직 모자라 끝까지 전율시킨 갈증 이 순간을 잡아 질주를 멈추지만 너무 좋아 Can't stop Yo, danger 위험해 어둠에 빛이 박힌 모양새 다운 서둘러 멈춰두기 전 누구도 못 보게 너를 데려와 내 옆에 거울을 숙여 하얗게 타는 나의 그림자를 따라오면 되게도 많은 시도 속에서 조금씩 선명해지는 찰나 눈을 감아줘 같이 예방소와는 또 다르게
I like his flow. It's like very like laid back, even when it's fast.
Yeah, nice girl. 나를 밀어 올린 mound. Ladies wanna pound. Put it work. 너 메탈처럼 빛이 나. 왠지 그녀 없. 난 항상 peace. 내 것 홀업까지 전부 던져버려. 너야 나만 걸어. 끝까지 가보자. Rock and roller 같은 오면 오래전에 던질 거라. 단지 네가 나를 움직인 컨트롤러 필라서 나 영원히 내. 않는 나 달콤한 거짓말로 너를 녹여라 그 핫코커 in the winner 억지로 너를 밀어내려 했어 해라 take you there I like it but you know I'm a pretender 이미 말했지 나 다루기가 힘든 칼날이고 너를 원한다면 깊숙이 베어버릴지도 몰라 경고해도 못 들은 척기를 막을 Let me tell you what's on my mind Sorry I can't be that guy 많은 걸 바라지는 마 사실은 나 Yeah, love is a highway feeling alive You loving the signs your head함을 타 I give you more you feeling the flow You never I'm breathing the bomb 박수로 win Baby never in sin Making us two of a kind 새로운 기억 Baby가 10% feeling 너 이렇게 셉쳐도 꽉 언제부터인지 난 웃어도 우는 것만 같았어 맘 편히 날 사랑하지 못할 것도 추억을 떠올려 그리워해 조금은 상서워 좋아 싶으라 흩어질 거라 하늘 위로 조차도 너를 달래줄 수가 없기에 또 나는 불안해해 떠나지 말라 널 붙잡고 싶어 Baby 여긴 약속 되돌릴 수가 없다는 걸 알아 하지만 나 평생 네 곁에서 살아 숨 쉬고 싶어 처음처럼 행복하길 빌어 고마워 네가 내 사랑해 내게 내 모든 걸 다 저도 모자라 내 사랑아 평생 지켜줄게
Oh.
하며 보낸 시간에 더 널 줬나 다시 내게
Ooh.
너에게 돌아가기 위해 거야. It's just like an angel.
Oh, this used to be my go-to karaoke song.
Yes!
Everyone knows it. It's a crowd pleaser.
This and Bohemian Rhapsody.
부담 more creep. I'm away though. What the hell I'm doing here? I don't belong here. Beautiful mind, I'm a dumb magical mystery wine, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what's hit me, but I'll be alright.
Oh, that mic stand.
What?
And you give me give me all of you, 'cause on the table we both
Oh.
risking it all, though it's hard. 수많은 사람들은 너를 향해 전개의 소원을 말해. I'm holding on. Why is everything so heavy? Holding on. So much more than I can carry. I keep dragging around what's bringing me down. If I just let go, I'll be set free. Holding on.
Oh, so pretty.
Right? He looks fine to me.
Right? Wow, so much stuff.
So much.
Drums too. Drums I feel like are so hard if you sing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
How awesome is that?
Ugh. Jeez. It's not like he just does chords.
Right.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. What can he not do? Jeez.
Wow.
Incredible.
깨워드리려고.
I'm so addicted, I just can't get enough.
Okay.
Look
All
at
right.
that. Wow.
DJ 2, please.
너만 사랑이 얌전된 그 순간 차가운 온기 가득하는 적 심장이 밟힌 듯해 끝없는 어둠을 삼킨 듯이 기억의 조각들이 복잡한 마음이 비워지지
Oh, wow.
눈물은 내가 자신감 불안한 감정을 이겨낼 수 있을까 걱정하는 나를 세게 꽉 껴나 그 때문에 머리를 쓰다듬어주는 손의 공기를 느껴 아직 날 잡아줄 손들이 너무나 많잖아 진실된 8명의 손을 꽉 잡아 나르는 법들을 잃어버려던 난 내 여자 남들에게 기대 꺾인 나게라도 함께라면 더 높이 날아갈 수 있잖아 용서하고 사랑할 줄 알게 눈을 감았을 때 간간히 들려왔던 낯선 그분의 금성 그 목소리로 다시 한번 기도해 모든 걸 포기하고 전부 내려놓고 싶을 때 그리고 지칠 때 8명의 손을 꽉 잡아 지칠
와우.
4시였고 지금 런던은 3시야 호텔 안에 있고 Friday야 I'm about to go to
Woozy.
Paris right now 하루는 무대 위에 서 있지 내일은 스튜디오로 갈 것 같아 미칠 것 같아 I need you right now
Wow.
So they love him in China.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, girl. What's the verdict? I mean, just from
I like a lot of what I saw. Yes.
snapshot right here.
I mean, I love a multi-instrumentalist. I like someone who can sing and rap. I mean, he produces and composes. Oh, and he's extra. Ooh, that's like all my things.
I saw your face light up. I'm
Oh,
like,
and he's pretty.
Yes, he is.
Do have a weakness for the pretty ones. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. Yes. I have definitely seen him collab with other people, but I don't think I realized it was him. But like looking through the list, I was like, oh, I like some of these people. I've probably heard some of these songs, which I thought was interesting. And I love that he has a separate producer name. That's cool too.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even, I was like, oh.
Well, we're always talking about how it's so smart to, produce and compose because that's where the real money is, those long-term royalty rights. So it's really smart. I feel like that you don't just do it for your group, but other people know you'll produce and write for them too.
Yeah.
Because that's, I mean, how many songs, someone like him is probably a lot like, someone like Prince who writes 10 songs every day, like if you have that much stuff, spread it around.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, writing is the way to go. I mean, at least in America,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Writing and touring is how you make money. It's not the actual recording.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I also love how people always give a disclaimer. It's like, he thinks he's a bad dancer, but he's an XO. And it's like, yeah, any moderately, I think even a bad trainee dancer is probably a hell of a lot better than me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I always think it's funny when they're like, oh, he's not the dancer of the group. And it's like, yeah, but the group's filled with like, A1 triple plus dance majors.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just from the clip that we saw of him dancing, he
Look at us.
I mean, he looked fantastic. I mean, we're not choreographers or whatnot. And, the masses, they're not going to recognize all the, there's a minutia.
Yeah, minutia is the word. You're
yes.
right.
I was like, wait a second. Yeah. Minutia details, like I said, unless you're a choreographer or, someone who's a dance major, yeah, they may see like, something, but I mean, for us, we're like, perfect. He looks great.
Oh, I see your body rolls and hip thrusts, and they look like they're in sync.
Yeah.
I have very low standards.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it was very interesting too that his singing voice is a lot different than his rapping voice, which feels much more like I said, it felt, even when he's emotional, it still feels a little like there's a laid back sense to it.
Yeah.
I kind of like how with the singing voice, it's a little more forward. Feels, it's a little more, I don't know. There's just like a different tone to it, which I thought was also really cool. And I love that the clip they had of him from like a V Live or something, being like, "I don't rap because I'm a bad singer." Like that's not. I could do that too. Also, I mean, we haven't even talked about the fact that he is ridiculously confident in himself.
Yes.
Which was, I was dying over that. Dying. His high school story about playing soccer or whatever. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. That confidence king.
Confidence king. And I loved how he was like, yeah, I've only watched this video like 400 times, but just my bit. Just the 2 seconds I'm in it.
I love how he explained that the 3 minutes and 1 second as
I was like, that's a
nickname.
weird nickname. I was thinking it must have taken him 3 minutes to learn something.
Yeah, but not be shown in that actual video.
Can you imagine though? Like, you're literally a part of this band, and it's a 3 minute and 30-second video, and you show up once at 3:01.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's just mean.
It is mean. I was like, I don't care how mad the choreographer is at you.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Shady. I'm a part of this group.
Yeah.
And better trust and believe his parents were out there going, "Where are you?"
Yeah.
I know mine would be.
Yeah. And then he'd be like, right here, pause. But I love how he said that, like, he watched that clip 400 to 500 times, you know? So I love his realism, you know? Like,
that to me is also a performer. Unfortunately, whether people like to admit it or not, performing is about how you look and how you present yourself, right? And I do feel like there's a lot of people who like to pretend like they're not working on that, but please. We're all working on it, even if we're not in entertainment. We're all trying to like present a more authentic and better self.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of like that he was just like, oh yeah, like I'm concerned with how I look. I check a lot. I like make sure. Like, I'm just like, yeah. If I was getting photographed 5,000 times a day, I would too.
Yeah, I mean, you always have paparazzi like all over the place, you know,
Right.
and all.
And yet at the same time, he didn't seem to take himself too seriously. Like, he was joking around about his ears and stuff. Like, you know. Is he a narcissist? I don't know. Isn't everyone who's an idol a little bit of one?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of have to be, right? Because they have to, you know, be on a certain diet or work out constantly. I mean, you don't.
Honestly, I'm a bit of a narcissist, and I'm not even getting paid for it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, aren't we all? You know, I mean, I work out so I don't be 300 pounds. You know, so I mean, we all are. You know,
we all do it. So yeah, but I thought, to your point, it was nice how like kind of frank and upfront about it he was.
Yeah. And I love how Suho was sitting right next to him, like. His facial
I think that was Chen, right?
No. He was right next to Chen. Like, it was Chen and Suho, and so he's sandwiched in between. But like,
oh yeah, the look.
The look on his face was like hilarious. And then Chen was like, "Man, he's just I don't like his attitude right now."
And I love how that one person was like, "There's always one of these guys in school," and it's like, yeah, there is. Like,
yeah.
Whatever.
That was Chen.
Why can't that guy also do well? That was funny when Chen was just like,
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Chanyeol's that guy who was popular in high school and still manages to be popular after high school. There's not very many of them, but a few of them do.
Yeah. So, and I loved that clip of him playing all the different instruments and then him singing too.
Wow.
Like, I was like, that is so amazing.
Literally can record your own album by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculously impressive. And he obviously knows how to like mix and stuff. So, I mean, if he wanted to DIY a whole album, he could.
Yeah. So like he's very, very versatile. So which is like really awesome. Like I feel like he's like a gem. You know what I mean? Because like not all rappers are vocalists. And he's a vocalist. He knows multiple instruments. He on top of that, he's a songwriter. And we already talked about in our previous guides, and I'll say it again. I will say this like all the time, you know, because it is so hard to be a songwriter and be an artist / performer, you know, like not everyone could do that. And that's okay. and there's people who are talented and gifted like he is that could songwrite, produce, compose, and that's amazing, and
And the fact
so
that he works on, or he writes stuff for other people too. So it's not just like he can only write
mhm.
for himself,
Yeah, and
which is still amazing, but like to be able to be, again, that word versatile,
yeah.
it's crazy.
And like you said, I don't think we said it in the EXO guides, but we've said it before on other artists that we watch. It's really, really hard to even songwrite for another artist. Like you have to think about their range and like their personality,
Their style
their
could be 100%
style.
different than you.
Yeah, yeah. So even if it's like, say, for someone who is, in a band and he's
Mm.
writing for someone that's like, they're doing their solo bit, that could be totally different.
Yes, it couldn't even
So,
sound like what he knows they sound like. So
yeah,
yeah, I just
yeah,
feel like that takes a very different like thinking cap,
yeah, yeah.
and it's amazing if you can do all that stuff for yourself, but then
Mm-hmm.
to be able to transfer to someone else,
Oh,
yeah, it just
totally.
shows so much. It's obvious that he was going to be in the music business no
Yeah,
matter what.
yeah. I mean,
This is a calling for him.
at a young age, like knowing how to do the drums at sixth grade,
Yeah, by the way, his parents are saints,
Yeah.
because my nephew also learned the drums pretty young, and it takes a lot of patience from your parents. I mean, you got to practice to get better, and it takes a while to get better. I mean, I'm thinking his parents must be musical too, or at least encouraged him, because it seems like he, like, why else would you pick up so many instruments? Or it's very cool that you can do that. And again, I feel like drums are really hard because I'm more of a vocalist, so that melody and rhythm are competing. I'm sure for him it's probably easier because he raps so much, but it does sound like he started as a vocalist too. It almost sounds like he learned to rap because it was a easier way to get in the door.
Yeah, yeah, and it's so cool that he's both,
Yes,
so
super
again,
impressive. And I love the fact that he has like a rap instructor or whatever. I was like, oh, I should check that out.
yeah,
I want to learn how to rap. That would be awesome.
yeah. I'm not gonna even check it out. No,
I mean, I already talk fast, so I'm halfway there.
Yeah, you're halfway there. No, not me. No, can't do it. I'll just watch you guys from afar. How's about that? Yeah, but like he's just it's really really cool to see like how talented he is,
And we didn't even talk about like the generosity,
Oh my gosh,
the
yes.
way he obviously, like, when you're someone who people think of as, like a mood adjuster, that means he's obviously very empathetic. He did say, that he gets swept up in the mood. If everyone's upset, he's upset. If everyone's happy, he's happy. And I feel like that is another thing, like really keying into that. That's probably why he's such a good songwriter.
Yeah. And I love that his nickname as well is Happy Virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like so adorable, and like when you hear viruses, you're like, ugh, but
especially
like,
now.
Yeah. But then like a happy virus, yeah, yes, please.
I
know. Who doesn't like a ray of sunshine and happiness, So
I do feel like it's very necessary. Like those people keep other people going, right when you think you're about to give up, that person's like, hello, and you're like, okay, let's finish this.
Yes.
Like they give you that extra bit of strength that they're like that last shot of espresso at 3 p.m.
Yeah. Or just your vitamin D, or vitamin C, so which is like super cool, and it's so sweet as well, like to hear that he bought laptops for the guys just to game.
And it's cute. It's cute because it's super generous, but it's also something he did for himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, why won't you guys play with me? Fine, I'll just get you a laptop. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do it like that, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's really cute. I love how it was like, of course it's helping them, but he also did it so they could play together, so they could hang out together, like, which is adorable because they live together and eat together and work together. So how much more togetherness do they need? I just thought that was really cute. Most people would just be like, oh, that sucks. Like, and he was just like, oh, okay, let me fix that. Again, empathetic, sweet, kind, generous, funny.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ew, it's all the things we like.
Yes. And can we talk about his extraness too, since we're talking about him being a happy virus? I mean, I love that clip of him pretty much dancing with every single member.
Dirty dancing.
Some of the members were really embarrassed, but he didn't care. He's like, come on, man. You know?
Even when he was a little embarrassed at the end, it was only for himself. He was like,
Yeah.
whoops, I know, I'm crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I love that extraness. It's so, you could tell that like when the other members see him, they're like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
I almost felt like in that one school clip where the guy was accusing him of only paying for little things. Like you could tell he did it only to piss him off. Like he knew he'd go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just liked to see the reaction, and it did not disappoint.
Yeah. And the XLLs mentioned that he is part of the Beagle line. And so him and Chen and Baekhyun, they're all three of them, they are very loud and playful, hence the Beagle line. And so even until like the very end of this video, you see him like being like really loud with Baekhyun too. So I'm like, what is happening, you guys? You know,
Oh my gosh, I
very tiny
know.
clip.
Baekhyun is so extra already, and then you see Chanyeol next to him smacking him and rapping and saying, yeah, so funny.
Oh,
my
and
gosh.
speaking of smacking, oh my gosh,
Those are hard hits.
Those are really hard. I'm like, I could hear it, you know.
Oh my gosh.
And when I read that, I was like, oh, okay, it was just like a shove, whatever.
Right.
But I was like,
No.
I was like, oh my gosh.
And you see their face, and they're like,
yeah.
Like both times it happened, they're like, it was not peaceful. It was not cute. It was not dainty. It was a full on like.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I thought that was funny though, you know. He's like so into it and like so into it, like, and I think Suho was the one that said like he was just very passionate, you know.
Yeah.
But that was a very passionate. So
you can tell I don't think he does anything by half measures.
No.
It's 1000% or nothing at all.
And I find it funny too that he's like super competitive. I mean, like, yeah, we're all competitive to a certain degree. No, homeboy is super competitive. I mean,
Halloween story where he was just like, well, I couldn't watch the other person win.
Yeah.
You missed the whole party. What if it was amazing?
I know.
It's funny. I used to have pretty bad FOMO, so I would never have done that. I mean, now I don't, so it'd be fine. But but I would never not go to a party because I wouldn't win something. That's hilarious.
That is so.
It tells
funny.
you everything you need to know about his competitive spirit.
I was like, I mean, any reason to dress up is a fun party. I feel like
I love that he went through like all the customs and the post office and the this and the that, but he never thought about maybe trying to find a different outfit.
Yeah.
Or he did, but he didn't waste too much time on it. He knew what he wanted. He was gonna do that or nothing.
Yeah. He really wanted to be like the top-notch person.
Yes. Also, who plans that far ahead? I'm so impressed. I'm the girl who every November 1st is like, I've got 5 great ideas for Halloween next year. And then, October 29th, I'm like, what were those ideas? I just was like, wow, he's like a planner. Like, wow. Yeah. I was just impressed. I mean, even him talking about that stuff is so extra.
Yeah.
That whole story was like extra.
Yes.
And I loved it.
Agree. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look at you. Yeah.
I know.
Smiling ear to ear.
It's happening.
It is happening. It is happening, girl. I see it in your eyes.
Already going.
Maybe I should come over there and give you a fan here.
Yes.
Yeah. So here. Okay. Okay. I got you, girl.
Thank you.
Oh man, it was so much fun learning. I mean, it was only like what 25 minutes of Chanyeol, and
But
that
look
was
how much we got out of it.
yeah, we got a lot out of him. Wow, amazing! Another great guide by Cesar Oh. So. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching with us. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are
LaChiMoLaLa.
And before we say our goodbyes, who's next?
Who's next? Only someone people have been clamoring for, Do.
Ooh, Do is next? Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a lot of XLLs out there that really love Do.
So we'll see. Will we be swayed? Will we be wrecked? You'll have to tune in.
Yeah.